Hi folks, Matt Easton here, Schola Gladiatoria. So, very simple video to say that sometimes weapons are needlessly big. This is a late 19th century Sudanese, probably dervish, spear. And these were the sort of spears used by certain warriors, dervishes, in the Sudan and Ethiopia. Really for all of the 19th century and probably going back for hundreds of years. But certainly the British Army encountered these in the 19th century because of its exploits, should we say that, imperialistic misadventures, whatever you want to call them, in Egypt and the Sudan. And these were used against the British Army by the Mahdi's soldiers. And this is, believe it or not that massive. There's my head and there's the spear. It's pretty damn big. It's certainly bigger than it needs to be an effective spear. Why were they so big? Well, as I mentioned, some of them are even bigger than this. I can only really conclude, based on having looked at spears throughout history from the Bronze Age, and in fact I suppose you could go back to the Stone Age, but from the Bronze Age through antiquity into the medieval period, why would you make a spearhead this big? I can only conclude a lot of it is to do with showing off. So there we go. I don't think that it particularly has a functional reason to be this big, but sometimes they just are. And incidentally, Fred Burnaby died from a spear thrust to the throat in the Sudan campaign, and it was probably this type of thing that got him. So there we go, folks. Sometimes things are a certain size or shape just because someone wants to show off or intimidate the opponents, not necessarily because it has a functionally better, more effectiveness or a specific purpose to be that big. Cheers folks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, follow us on Facebook. You can buy t-shirts through Spreadshirt, support us on Patreon or follow us on Pinterest. Thank you.